Okay, so here are the 3 that I chose. We're gonna make these into ATCs. So we'll just start with the butterfly because I'm gonna do the least amount to the butterfly. I'm going to ink the edges and then I'm gonna put some words on here and then it'll be good to go. We're just gonna go with some black to ink the edges with. It's gonna make it kind of darker overall, and because we're also gonna use black words so they stick out. I don't do much extra with it, but you can already see how nice that looks. So then we're gonna add some words. I think that I was going to add creativity takes courage, because that's kind of like what we're doing here. We're doing something creative, right? If you watched me making this, you'll know there was a lot of stuff going on. Like I stenciled, I sprayed, I put dots, and that's what it's all about. So for this, I like to also do the edges. I sometimes hold it with tweezers to do the edges because it's a little bit easier, but you don't have to. You can just hold it with your fingers. Also sometimes I cut them and then you'll need to do the edges again, but I think I'm just gonna leave this one solid, and I think I'm just gonna put it right like that. Like, overall, I think you could just leave it like this and have a nice ATC that someone would trade you for. I feel like it needs a little more oomph though. Like I like a sketchy outline thing. Can we pull it off? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut it. See, I already like that better than just the straight line of it, but we're also gonna go around. This isn't quite a before and after, but it's kind of a before and after. For our next one, I really like this, but I feel like the heart is not showing enough, so I'm gonna go around it. So there, I think the heart pops more now. I'm just not sure that the border is like a strong enough separation. Maybe we'll use a little gesso to try to push it back some. I might do a double imperfect black outline. So it has kind of a sketchy. Let's do A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. So we're gonna do the same thing with inking around the edges. How do we want this? Maybe here. How do we feel about this? I think I like that placement. I rounded the corners of this too with my little punch thingy, because of the round heart. Our second ATC. We got 2 done now, and we have 1 left. So for our last one, we are going to take this guy and we're going to make a book one. I'm going to put this stamp on it. And then I actually don't usually love to put words on, but I think I'm gonna put words on this one too, but a stamp. But I'm gonna stamp this on white paper because I'm gonna stamp it on white and then I'm gonna color some and stamp it on top of those and see which one I like best for the actual use. So we can do a yellow, maybe a green. Just gonna move our stamp over there. Just gonna we'll move these over here for now. We'll stamp our books. Now I think this will be dark enough. If it's not, then I'll probably go in with some like gray marker and clean it up some. But there's our book stamped. Yeah, this is too much showing through, I think. So I probably will go through. But right now, we're just going to look and see which of these we like. Yeah, see, so I think that the white is too stark. So let's try it with other colors. Okay. with just like a square. Okay, so I think it's going to be blue because yellow I think is going to blend in too much too. Okay, so now, do I want this to just be a square? Or should I cut each line apart? Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut each line apart. And then we can do like we lose. Oops. We lose ourselves in books. Kind of like an outlining it. I like that. We're gonna do a dark blue outline. Let me see if this is too dark. Maybe it's not that it's too dark. Maybe I just don't like it. I like that one better. Okay. I'm gonna go with this. So we'll do our little outline with our blue. And then we have some tape. And we can okay, there we go. I should have started at the top and then at the bottom, but whatever, it's still cute. It's just not quite curving around the, ooh, how I had wanted it to, but it's fine. So now we're just gonna throw some of this blue on here. Like how it started. That's like after. We have number 1, number 3, number 2. There's the little ATCs. This one's just a stamp. Like this is a really basic one. All you need for this one is ink. I used the distress oxide, but you could easily just use this kind of ink. It's just blend ink and then a stamp, because the background of this is also ink and then around is also ink. So this one required basically nothing. This one requires a little bit more. You have to have acrylic paint and a gel plate. I used a Posca around it, some gesso and then the words. And then this one, we used stencils, we used ink, we used spray, we used stamps, we used words, we used Posca, we used like little puff paint, and the spray stuff, I think I already said that, but so yeah, there we go. That's what we got.